Hello, boys and girls. Today we are going to be making optical illusion art. Now, optical illusion is just a word that means it tricks your eye. So we're going to make our paper look like it's wavy. And so our eyes get tricked into thinking it's not just a flat piece of paper, but it has depth and that you can see into the image. We're going to make it look really cool. So the first thing we always do is we take our pencil and we write our name on our paper. I like to put mine in the top. And I write it pretty lightly so that it does not mess up if later I need to erase it and use the back of my paper for my art because I made a mistake on the front. Write it in the corner, write it lightly so that later if you have to erase it, you can. Once your name's on the top, we're going to flip it over and then we're going to start. So anywhere on your paper, you're going to draw a dot, just a dot, nothing fancy. It can be in the center, it can be off to the side, whatever you choose. I think I'm going to do mine down here in the center. Doesn't have to be big, doesn't have to be dark. Remember, we always draw lightly. That way, if we make a mistake, we can erase. From your dot, you're going to draw lines going all the way to the side of your paper. You can use a ruler if you'd like, or you can just do it with your hand. But we're going to make sure the lines aren't too crazy. They can be a little wavy, but we don't want them to be super crazy. And when we're doing this, we want to have an even number of lines. So while you draw your lines, you're going to make sure that there is an even number, not an odd number. So that's like 2, 4, 6, 8, even numbers. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to stop at 6. You can do 8. If you do more, it's going to be a little busier, but I'd like you to do 4 to 8 lines, okay? Once you have your lines set up on your paper, now we're going to be making concave and convex lines. Concave lines are when they go down in. Convex lines are when they go up. So if I'm going to do all concave lines in here, all of the lines are going to go down towards the dot. We don't need to make them too crazy, just a little bit of a curve so that it's concave and not a straight line. And they all go down into the dot. So if this whole section is concave, which means going in like a cave, then all of them are concave. Then in my next section, I'm going to be doing the opposite of concave lines. I'm going to be doing convex lines. And convex lines go up. So these ones are going down into the dot. If I'm doing convex lines now, they're going to go up away from the dot. You can line them up with the other lines you did, or you don't have to. I'd like to line mine up so that it looks like it's a wave. So these are concave. Now the next section is convex, so they go up. And then some of them might run off the paper, and you can just take your hand and trail it. So we're not drawing on the table, but I'm connecting this line, and then where is it going to end? It's going to end all the way over here. So if I take my pencil and pretend I'm drawing the rest of the line and then just finish it on my paper, now I have no more room for more lines, so that section's done. So this went concave, and now this one's convex. So again, I'm going to do concave, and it's go down into the dot like a cave. And you're just going to keep doing opposites, concave and convex lines, all the way up your paper. Now this next one, I'm just going to put here because it doesn't have a connecting one, but that's okay. And you just keep going. So those are concave, the next ones are convex. And remember, we're drawing lightly so that if we mess up, and we accidentally do concave when we meant to do convex, that's okay, we can always erase. Once your whole paper is filled, then you are going to take a Sharpie and you are going to Sharpie every line on your paper. Then we're going to, once we trace all in Sharpie, we get to erase. Every time we use a Sharpie, we trace and then we erase. So boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed making this optical illusion art. I know it's going to turn out fabulous. The next thing we're going to do after we Sharpie this is color. So you'll find out about color next time. Have fun. Bye.